Hello, my beautiful lions, my beautiful Leos. Brenda here with your general finance and career forecast for the month of November. So let's jump right into this reading and see what we have. Now, you've got confrontation and setting goals. So I would be a little bit leery this month that you could be getting dragged into someone else's no-win situation. Don't get involved in unnecessary drama or allow other people to dump their woebegones on you. It could cause sort of a conflict of interest, or there could be a confrontation that you're not going to want to get into. So I always say don't get caught in anybody else's drama because it could end up with a no-win situation. You're setting goals and you're working hard towards them. And someone at work could be feeling that they need to compete with you. There could be somebody at work that stirs the pot up, that, wants to see you trip up. They're jealous, and they're wearing a lot of green envy. So this could affect some of you. This is a general reading, not for everybody, but keep your eyes open and be aware of those that are wanting to be in your circle. Sometimes there's people out there that are the wolf in sheep's clothing, and they come in and they may profess to be your best friend, but in return, they're shadowing you and they're wanting to see you, they're wanting to ride on your coattails of success. So keep setting your goals here, but there could be somebody here who wants to see you trip up. It's unfortunate that not everybody we work with has integrity, and they're not always our best friend. So sometimes these things happen at work. I'm just giving you a heads up. There could be a reason that you may feel drawn into a confrontation, and I'm saying that it's best for you to turn your back on it and not get involved. They may be wanting to, confront you about something. And ask you about something. If this is a legitimate confrontation with your employer or your supervisor or somebody who's in the seat of power, don't allow yourself to get caught up in the heat of the moment. Think about your words very carefully. You're setting goals here. I think you have this ability to do that. For those that that are in a new place, or you've started a new job, know that you have the capability here to go after what you want, to set those goals. You are good enough, okay? Don't doubt your integrity. Don't doubt your gifts, because I do believe that you're going to see that you can move up that ladder of success. And as long as you don't allow other people's confrontation or jealousy to get into the equation. Now, coming in, you have the turtle, and we know that slow and steady wins a race, and turtles don't move quick. So this is money coming in, but maybe in increments. Maybe you're with a new job, some of you, and they're going to say, okay, for the first 3 months you're going to get paid this. You're on probation, and then after that you're hired full time, and you're going to be making this much money. It could be something as simple as that. This could be steady progress in a job if you're self-employed. Money's coming in increments and slowly as you're building up a business, right? Some of you may be thinking of relocating. You may be taking on a new job and moving for your work. This could involve leaving, where you're living now and having to travel at a longer distance. But you could be just taking on another job. Maybe you're going to take on a new job and you're leaving your old one behind. I think that in good time, you're going to find that this will be a long-term position. And it will work out in your favor. But right now, I think some of you could be in the planning stages of wanting to move on. But if you have applied for a job and it's in a different area, I think that it could be a good move for you. Obviously, some of you are wanting to do that. So know that you have the capabilities, the credentials, and the talent to do this job. And you're setting goals here, and you're making that very well known here with others. So I think you're going to see a slow and steady income improvement here, and it could be coming in slowly, right? You could be, as I said, some of you might be doing sales, you might be self-employed, you might be building a clientele, and it takes time to get that traffic generated to you to be able to start making this money. My guides are coming in and they're saying, be patient. Okay. Don't get flustered, they're saying, and don't allow yourself to think that you're not good enough, because you are. You have what it takes. And often, it takes time. It takes time to build a business. It takes time to get recognized at a new place of employment where they're comfortable with you, you're comfortable with them, and you get through that probation period at whatever that time span is. And I wouldn't worry too much. I think that this is a good move for some of you, and I think you're going to find that you like this. This could be a long-term position for some of you. Now, coming in, you have this card of generosity. This is this is a card of of give and take, push pull energy. This is a card of doing negotiations, sitting behind closed door conversations with the powers that be, and letting them know what you want, and they're letting you know what they're going to give you. So this could be a job interview some of you are going into, that you're going to be having to, have conversation with others about this, the powers that be, people that you want to go work for. I do think that you might even end up with something more than you thought you were going to get. I think that you're going to be pleasantly surprised. I think this is almost like you're going to feel like a gift landed in your lap. This gift of receiving something that you didn't think you were going to get. It could also be you might be receiving a bonus. You might be receiving a bigger paycheck that you in the future that you hadn't thought that you would be making that much money. I think whoever you're working for is going to want to see you succeed. Okay, they want to see you set your goals. This is about wealth and prosperity and power right now. And, you have this control to invest your time into something here, and you could be receiving something, and you may be getting well paid for what you're doing. So I think if you've applied for a new job, even if it requires you moving to a new area, you may be considering this now if you're getting paid a lot more money. And this could be the encouragement that you need to move on and to go a distance, to move out of your area, to receive this job and take this job on. So for some of you, this could be what's happening. Now let's see what we have coming in with the Six of Pentacles. Well, you have the Four of Cups. Now the Four of Cups is you doubting yourself, okay? This is not being able to see the trees for the forest, or thinking that you're missing out on an opportunity. But don't doubt yourself, because if you need to see that something's right there in front of you. Sometimes it's so obvious, we overlook it. We look beyond it. We get caught up in our head and we say, oh no, I want this one and I want that one and these types of headset ideas. Know that you're getting something here that's beautiful with this Six of Pentacles. There's going to be some good negotiations going on. You could be in a position now where you feel that you're on that hamster wheel at your place of work now, which is making you want to apply and go after something new. So this could be you now moving into this new position, which is going to bring you much more satisfaction. So don't be afraid. You're good enough to go out there. You're good enough to send out that resume. You're good enough in that interview, and allow yourself to do this, because I think this is what's going to bring you in more happiness, satisfaction, and even a more lucrative position. Now, coming in next, you have the King of Wands. Oh boy, he showed up too for, I think it was Cancer. This is all about maintaining that level of, a balance here. You are going after something here. Now, for some of you, you might be stepping up the ladder by moving on to a new job where you're going to be given the job of CEO, or you're going to be in charge of a department, or you're getting a promotion, which is going to give you a better sight line and a better outlook on where it is you're going to be. So beautiful, beautiful card that says, you could be in charge. Now, for some of you, you might be actually your own boss. You might be opening your own business, and succeeding there. But I think that you're going to get some unexpected income coming in. And I had said that here during these negotiations or interviews that you could be having, perhaps for a new job. And this could be even better for you. It's unexpected income you didn't expect. You're going to feel far more inspired. And I think you have the ability during this time to convey who you are and what it is you have to offer to a new position. So don't be afraid. You have that ability. You have all that you need. You're good enough to go after this goal. So continue moving forward in that direction and stay focused on it. There's a lot of people out there that are in that hamster wheel situation where, yeah, it's get up, go to work, pay the bills, come home, but it's not your passion and you know your capabilities of making more money. So I think some of you will be doing that. Let's see what we have here with this King of Wands as well. So, maybe you had to leave a job here where you felt as though you weren't getting paid or respected or rewarded for your hard work. It's being stuck, tied down, feeling as though you're not going to go anywhere. And now this is a 10, which means it's over. It's done. You're moving on. You're taking charge now of your destiny and where you want to be with your job and your career. Now, they're telling me some of you could be staying where you are and applying within house for a different position, which you could possibly be getting to. Okay, so leaving, right, moving for work, but maybe you're moving from one office or one department or one floor to another, or even one building to another building. If this is a company that has different locations, you could be doing that. But you felt as though this was not your place to be. There could have been lots of confrontation going on where you're tired of it. You're tired of that. And you know you're capable of moving up the ladder and going after what you want. So this is over. You are moving on. You're not going to have to deal with this feeling tied down and betrayed or stabbed in the back or whatever the case is at work. You are moving on, and justifiably so. Coming in next, you have the Lovers. Now, this is all about making calculated and very determined and could be life-changing decisions and choices. They could be determined by around someone else on an emotional level. So these are major choices, okay? Now, it has to do with partnerships too. So this could be partnerships in business, working side by side with somebody else. But it could also be your personal love partner who you need to consider when you're making this move and this step in a new direction, because you could be moving your family there too, physically. And this is important that you make the right decisions. This is a good connection, I think, for some of you. I do think that this is going to be a good decision on your part. And if some of you are going in business with someone else or partnering up with someone else in business, this can be a good move for you. I'm seeing that as a good thing. You have this ability to tap into things on an emotional level, a heart level as well. I think you're thinking about, I need to do something that I love to do and I'm going to be happy with it. And I think you're going to be doing that. And I think for some of you, it could be partnering up with somebody in business that's going to make you feel this way. And for others, it could be discussing this new move with your love partner, because this is all about business. We have to discuss these things, especially if we are married and we have a partner in our life, that if we have to uproot our home and move somewhere else, we need to discuss that with them. I think negotiations are going to go well. I think those discussions will go well. Okay, let's see what we have coming in with that. You've got the Knight of Pentacles. So we know the Knight of Pentacles is calculating your move, making detailed plans, crossing your T's and dotting your I's, and not jumping in anything too quickly. This is about you setting your goals, discussing them, talking about it, negotiating with it, and working out a detailed plan to go after this goal. Now, the Knight of Pentacles comes out a winner all the time because he doesn't go headstrong and goes charging into battle without having everything he needs, all the resources he needs to defend himself and come out a winner. And so I always say with this Knight of Pentacles, it's slow moving action. It's planning those moves. It's going towards them at a steady pace. And when you've got all the information you need to move forward, that's when you're going to make this move. Okay, so I think that it's slow and steady progress. We've got that turtle there. We've got this slow and steady progress here with the Knight of Pentacles as well. So I think you're planning something. It may take time to get you there. Maybe you have to sell your house or something to move to a different location. Whatever the case is here for some of you with this relocating, where you're going to be working, the plans will go okay. I think you just need to take your time and not jump in. You know this is the right move. You're getting away from something here that wasn't satisfying you. Well, this is a good time for you, and this could be for long term now. I wish you a great remainder to today and a very prosperous, beautiful, positive month for your finances and your career, in your job. Always know I send you lots of love and many blessings, and I'll see you soon, my beautiful Leos.